my channel. My name is Marina. So first I want to say thank you so much to the new subscribers that we got here. I am so thankful for you guys. You have no idea. Thank you so much for being here. That's the first thing. Second thing, new camera. Third thing, ignore the gigantic pimple that is making this half of my face really swollen and a lot fatter than normal and making me look like that thing from the Goonies. I'm fine. It's fine. It's just a monster. So let's get right into it. Today I'm going to be showing you how you can make and use your very own pendulum made out of things that you already have in your house and probably have on your body right now. So what a pendulum is it's basically a string with a weighted object at the end of it, and you are able to ask it yes or no questions and things like that and get very accurate answers. In the description box, you will find a link to Amazon.com. It will take you straight to a really pretty pendulum, very affordable, $5. If you have Amazon Prime already, then that's free 2-day shipping. You can get a really nice one in 2 days, but for the sake of this video, let's go ahead and make a rinky-dink one. So the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to take off my necklace, because my necklace is going to be my string part of my pendulum that I'm making. Then I'm going to take my ring off, and that is going to be our weighted object. So I'm just going to put this right on here. And if you don't have a necklace or a string laying around that you can find, you can totally use one of your hairs if it's long enough. You can definitely use a hair to make one of these. I did it a million times. Got voodoo vibes, but it's fine. No, really, it is fine. Like, it works just the same. There's nothing bad about it, I promise. Okay, so after you get your weighted thing on your string here, the first thing that you're going to want to do before you start asking questions is you're going to want to figure out what a yes answer looks like and what a no answer looks like. I'm just going to put my hand out just like this. I'm sorry if it looks like I'm looking behind you. It's because I am looking behind you, because I have a mirror back there so I can see myself, because I have filmed this video, like, this is like the 5th time, swear to God, and every single time the pendulum was way down here and it was off screen, so we can't have that happen again. So just let me look behind you, it's fine. Alright, so we have our hand out like this, and we're going to just rest the weight right on the palm of our hand so it's not moving around and stuff while we ask our questions. So the first thing that we're going to ask is, can you please show me what a yes answer looks like? Now make sure that you keep your arm that's holding it very still. I'm a very shaky person. So, but as you can hopefully see, it is moving in a circle. My yes answers are always a circle. I've heard people say that their yes answers were like this, like back and forth, as if someone was nodding their head yes, and then side to side is no. But my yes answers have always been in a circle. Okay, so the next thing that we're going to want to ask, you're just going to put the weight back down on your hand again. And you're going to say, can you please show me what a no answer looks like? And again, trying to keep your right hand, your prominent hand, very still. We don't want anybody freaking out in the comment section saying that I'm moving it. And side to side is no for me. So to test this, so far it seems that yes is in circles and no is side to side. So we want to test this to make sure that we are reading the movements right. So you'll ask a couple like really simple test questions. Like I could ask, am I a girl? And holding that right hand very still, it is going in circles, which we already decided was a yes response. And just to test it again to make sure, is the shirt that I'm wearing the color red? And hopefully you can see there is some side-to-side motion, which to me is a no response. Okay, so now that we have what a yes answer looks like and what a no answer looks like, we can go ahead and start asking our questions. Now, of course, you cannot ask questions like, how can I get this job, or how can I get $1 million today, that type of thing. If you were wanting to ask, about how you could get a job, you would have to reword it in a way that would have yes or no answers. So you could say, would getting a haircut help me get this job? Or should I practice public speaking? Would that help me get this job? Like that type of thing. Just a couple simple yes or no questions that we can ask. Let's see. Is making YouTube videos a good decision for me? And holding my hand very still, as still as I possibly can. We are getting circles. So that is good. That means yes, and I'm very grateful for that. Another thing I could ask is, I have been really interested in massage therapy here lately. I'm about to do it. I'm interested in acupressure and all of that type of stuff. So let's ask about that. Is massage therapy school a good decision for me? Alright, holding very still. And we are getting circles. So, it's official. We're going to look into massage therapy school. Alright, so you could really ask any, yes or no question, and, it's crazy sometimes how accurate the responses are. It's nuts. Another thing that you can do with pendulums is find your car keys that you lost a week ago, and find your remote that's buried in the couch that you already checked 18 times. That happened to me, can you tell? Okay, so the way that you would do that is you could ask, you could go around from room to room and ask, is this object in this room, is this object in that room? I actually had my boyfriend hide an Easter egg from me one day, and I was trying to find it with this, and that's what I did. I went from room to room, and I said, is it in this room? Is it in this room? So you can do it that way, or you can ask it to point in the direction of, there is a fly attacking me right now. This is chaos. This is Sparta, that's what this is. So you can ask it to point into the direction of your lost object. So, with that being said, my phone is right over there. Right to my right. So we're going to see if the pendulum can point to my phone. So, if you were going to ask it to point, then you would probably say something like, can you please point to the direction that my phone is in? And of course, it's going side to side. And if I actually did not know where my phone was, I would probably take this as a pointing to the right. Because, and I'm just going to do this myself, when it was moving, it was going kind of from the center to the right, and then back to the center and to the right. It wasn't really going left to right, not from what I saw anyway. But yes, that's correct, my phone is to my right. Oh, another cool thing that you can do with these, I have never asked a man to try this, so if you're a guy, try this out and let me know if it works for you, because I'm very interested what it would do if a man asked these questions. But there's this little game that you can play with one of these, and I'm going to be doing this based off the directions that I saw online. I'm sure there's a million different ways to do this, but I have done it this one specific way every time, and every time I do it, I get the same exact answers in the same exact order. What this is supposed to do is, it's just this little game where it can tell you what the genders of your children will be in the order that they will be born. So it can tell you you know, if you're going to have a boy and then a girl and then a boy, but it can also tell you how many children you're going to have, because after it gets to the last child that you will ever have, and you try to get it to go again, it will just hold still and it will not move. I have a daughter, and then another daughter, and then a son who was adopted. Side note, if anybody knows anyone who is dealing with an unintended pregnancy right now, and they don't know what to do, and you know, they're considering adoption, please send them my adoption video. I'll link it down below. I'm really hoping that that video will help someone, and you should just go watch it anyway, because you get to see me ugly cry. All jokes aside, though, I did post that video in the highest of hopes that it would help somebody and reach someone who needed to see it one day. So if anyone knows anyone who is dealing with that sort of thing and they're not knowing what to do, please send that to them. I would greatly appreciate it. Okay, back to the fun stuff. So to do this, what you're going to do is you're going to take your hand and you're going to lay it flat on a table. I don't have a table, so we're just going to do this. So you're going to take the pendulum. Oh yeah, you have to rest it on top of your hand first. I really don't think that matters, but that's what they said to do. And then you're going to take it in between your fingers. And if you bump them, it's okay. Don't freak out. Just keep it going. Alright, so now we're going to flip our hand over. We're going to rest it in the palm of our hand. And you don't even have to say anything. Just lift it up. And I am getting circles, and in my experience, circle is girl, and side to side is boy. So that's my first. Now we're going to balance it out again, and then just go right back up. So this will be my second child, which is showing to be a girl, which is correct. And then we're going to go down and right back up. This will be the gender of my third child, which is now going side to side for boy, which is correct. And now we're going to balance it down, and that's supposed to be the last child I'll ever have, so now we're getting like just little baby movements that are probably happening because I am the shakiest person alive, but for the most part it is holding still, which means that yes, my birth son will be the last child that I will ever have, which I am perfectly fine with. So just to go over the rules and directions really quick one more time, that way you don't have to rewind and listen to my big mouth say all that crap again. Palm down, in between the fingers, all the way around, and then all the way back around. Okay, hand over, rest it on the palm, and then just pull it straight up. It'll do the first gender of your first child, which is still saying girl. Then you touch back down and come back up. It'll do the second gender, touch back down, come back up, third gender, and you know, if you're not going to have any kids, then it might not do anything when you pull it up. Or if you only have one, then it'll stop after that, and you get it. So that's just a really fun little game. I was totally amazed when I saw this. It's actually what got me into the whole pendulum thing in the first place. Because I've always been into the spirits and, you know, the ghost shows and all of that. But I had never thought about pendulums before until I saw that, and it actually worked. And the directions for that was not even to use a necklace or a real pendulum. It was to take one of your hairs and put your wedding ring or, you know, something that belonged to you on the hair and do it that way. Well, that is all that I have for you guys today. I want to thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked it, please give me a thumbs up. Hit subscribe if you have not already. I would so much appreciate it. Join the WADDLE on Facebook. That link is always in the description. Also in the description is a link to Amazon.com for the $5 pendulum that I was talking about. Can be here in 2 days if you have Prime. Even if you're not into the whole spirit thing, you know, you should still get one anyway, because if there's like a 1% chance that a string with something on it can tell me where my car keys are every time I lose them, then why not give it a try? Like, you know, open your mind. So thank you so much for watching this video, and I very much hope to see you in the next one. Bye!